Hello, I'm Dr. Jack Sherritt. I'm the clinic director here at Sherritt Chiropractic. Thank you for joining us today on this program about attention deficit disorder and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, also known as ADD and ADHD. This is a phenomenon that is quite widespread in our American culture right now. Typically, ADD and ADHD is managed medically through the use of psychostimulant drugs, typically in the form of Adderall and Ritalin and drugs like that. These are predominantly amphetamine-based drugs that alter the neuropeptides in the frontal cortex of the child's brain. These drugs have a variety of different effects, and you can go to WebMD and research a particular drug, whether it's Adderall or Ritalin. There's several others. There's about 3 classifications of drugs that are used, and you can research that and see what the effects of these drugs are on children. They tend to have a different effect on adults than they do on children, and the medical community doesn't really understand why that is such. Anyway, our approach to managing this problem is very different. Instead of drugging and altering the neuropeptides or the brain chemicals in a child's brain, we believe that this attention deficit disorder and ADD, ADHD is caused by 4 different factors. One factor is we see that this child has a frantic nervous system. That child cannot integrate their outside world into and back to the brain that tells them where they are in their environment and doesn't allow them to focus for longer than 14 seconds. Secondly, we see that these children often have, and adults will often have, underlying allergies that are constantly irritating their nervous system and agitating them, keeping them on edge as a human organism. And third, we see typically with these ADD and ADHD children, they eat an American diet, which is predominantly sugar, fat, and salt, and tons of food additives and preservatives. And then the fourth factor we sometimes see is social problems at home. Here at our clinic, we deal with the first 3 factors and not the 4th directly. When it comes to their nervous system, typically what we see with these children and adults, it will often see nerve interference accumulating underneath the occiput at the first cervical nerve that provides a lot of key feedback up into the central nervous system, the brain. There'll be other areas of the spine where peripheral nerve root lesions or pinched nerves exist, often called subluxations. We use chiropractic to remove these areas of nerve interference so the child can heal himself or herself and function at their best. When it comes to the allergy elimination, I encourage you to go to another video on our website called NAET that describes our unique approach to allergy elimination, not just treatment but elimination here in the clinic. And when it comes to the dietary change, tough to get a kid off of that processed food and food that's made in a factory. We also use clinical nutrition. The world of nutraceuticals has come a long way in the last 75 years, particularly the last 15 years. What are nutraceuticals? They're a family of specialized vitamin formulas, herbal compounds, protomorphogens, glandular products, and enzymes. These nutraceuticals, different from pharmaceuticals, these nutritional products, nutraceuticals, help the child, their nervous system and their hormones rebalance and regulate themselves normally once again. We get tremendous results from this program. We've had parents bring in report cards with A's and B's on them instead of C's and D's, and we've even had mothers thanking us profusely for returning their children to their family. If you desire more information about our approach and experience with managing ADD and ADHD, call us at Sherritt Chiropractic at 630-406-8088, or go to our website at www.sherrittchiropractic.com. I'm Dr. Jack Sherritt. Thank you for joining us and have a wonderful day.